welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I do have a special needs child. You'll hear him in the background clapping his hands, making noise. He's jealous of anyone or anything that takes my attention from him. Okay, that being said, I have a couple of new face products that I want to try out for you today. I got the new Huda, the new Huda Beauty Tantour contour and bronzer cream. I got the new Dominique Cosmetics prizma palette. Look at that beautiful, beautiful palette. This has a beautiful, nice big mirror in there. And yeah, those pan sizes are, it's covering my face. That's one thing I love about Dominique Cosmetics is they're generous on their pan sizes. I'm willing to pay what I pay for them because I generally always get, with the exception of the green in my lemonade palette. That green is suspicious. But anyway, I usually get a great quality product and a large pan size. Both appeal to me greatly. The other thing I want to use is the 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Pure Foundation. I did order 3 different shades to make sure that I was so happy when I got the email that they had these mini sizes you could buy, because I was ensured that I was gonna get my shade, which happens to be the L7, in case you're wondering. So yeah, if you want to see how I got how the face products worked on my face today, then just keep on watching and we'll get into testing out these face products. Okay, so I did go ahead and prime my face with my Makeup Forever mattifying primer, and I think I'm going to go in with LG7. I already got my eyes done too. I'll have the products linked down in the description box, but I'm going to throw a video up on this eye look as well. Maybe tomorrow. Depends on how editing goes for tonight, because I'm still learning. Anyway, so I really, really like this color for my face, by the way. I should have trusted the website, but I've been burnt so many times that I just couldn't bring myself to. And then I would have had a full size of this, but this is the way we're doing it today. So I think what I'm going to do is throw my brushes around. I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush on one side and my Juno sponge on the other, and we'll see how we're liking this. This definitely is a light coverage foundation in my opinion. I mean, you can see it's like, on me at least, it's like I'm not wearing nothing, even with a brush. See? Can you see that? I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the brush all the way down my neck. But I will grab my sponge. I use a clean side because I used a different foundation on the other side. And I'm going to buff this in over here. And we'll see the way this looks. And I mean, sometimes with this Juno sponge, I want to say it seems like it does better than a brush, but can you really say that about a sponge and like feel good about saying that? But I don't know. What do you think? Which side do you think blended out better? I'm going to try to put one more layer on and see how it builds up. Okay, so as you can see, I put quite a bit on my face for the second time. I feel like I did. So we'll see where that coverage goes from here. Because I at least have to have like a medium coverage. Which you could build this up to medium. Yeah, I would definitely say that's medium. Because as you can see, you can still see my age spots, sunspots, whatever you want to call them, and my forehead. You can still see my whatever that is, and up there. You can still see all that, so, but I mean, that's a good medium. My skin looks really, smooth. And I'm wondering if I used it with like my Tatcha Silk Canvas, if that would be even smoother. You know what I mean? Because the Makeup Forever is not as, I don't know. They're different primers, so I wonder if they'd make the makeup wear that much different. Okay, and just because this is supposed to be a 4-in-1 foundation concealer type deal, I'm going to take that light neutral 6 and I'm going to see, even though it's only technically one shade lighter, I'm going to use this as concealer for today. Even though, as you can see, it's not all that much lighter, really. But we'll get it blended out and see if maybe my setting powder will also brighten it up. So, and let me get this blended out. Okay, so as you can see, it's not that much brighter really, and I'm so upset because I was going to, I know she said on her page, on her IG story the day this launched, that this cream highlight in this can actually be used for face primer. Not really for oily skin girls. She did say that, so I'll give her that. But I did want to just see what it looked like. I was going to put my regular primer on and then that. But that'll be for another video. Okay, so now I want to try my Huda Tantour. I did get the shade Fair. And I'm hoping, let me find my phone. Yeah, if you look on her page, it's like fair, light, medium, and so on. I got the fair, and I'm hoping I don't regret it because part of me thinks I should have went with the light, but yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. The packaging is just like the setting powder, which I'm going to use today. But yeah, let's see. I think I'm going to try, because I did not get the brush. I figured I had brushes that would work. So I'm going to take this BH number 5 and I'm going to barely tap into that because I have not tried this product yet. So this is definitely a first impression. And that looks light, but it may just be that it's gonna work for a contour shade for me. This is a light to powder formula, so I don't want to wait too long to kind of buff that in. And I think I'm gonna try, let's try, yeah, that feels kind of dense. We're gonna try this Luxie 512 small contouring brush, and yeah, that really light shade is kind of just totally buffing away on me. See if we can build it up at all. This is definitely going to be perfect for those of you with light skin that like a really, really natural contour, not too harsh. You know what I mean? Because as you can see, it's light. It's definitely light. And I knew it was probably going to be when I saw it was for fair skin, but I went for it anyway, and I'm kind of coloring outside the lines here. I went for it anyway because I didn't want it to be too dark and look too awful crazy on me, because I have not got out in the sun yet. We'll have to say a little prayer that I make it into the sun sometime this season. Sometimes at the beginning of summer, I'm just like, I'm never going to make it outside. But yeah, I always do. Most I've been outside is to wash the car, so, which Thomas likes because he gets sprayed with the water hose and he loves water. He's my little water lily. Anyway, yeah, I'm definitely not mad at this for a contour shade. Like I said, this would never be a bronzer on me, not this shade. But I may get, here in the next few weeks, I may get the next shade up and see how that looks as a bronzer on me. Let me do my nose, I'll be right back. So I actually do like that as a nose contour. I don't think that's bad at all. Maybe a little down on my bottom lip, just to make my lips look bigger. Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. So that's the way that looks. Now, I'm this way. Just to see, I do want to dip into skin gloss here with my finger. And I just want to see, before I set my powder, how this looks on. Hang on, let me get a sponge. This is just my old elf sponge. I'm gonna dip that and pick up a little bit of that product and set that up here, because I want to see how it looks under powders, and that is so beautiful. I knew I was gonna love this, but I wasn't sure about the cream. But yeah, we'll see how, like I said, how this looks, if you can actually see any of it once I do put a little powder on. Because if you think about it, if you use this as a primer, us oily skin girls, if we used it as a primer under our foundation and then put foundation and powder on, what would this really realistically, I mean, would it show up at all? No, yes, I'm curious. So let me get my powders out. Okay, yeah, there's no doubt about how beautiful that highlight is. I mean, if I didn't have to set my face, that would be a wonderful natural highlight. I mean, beautiful. Okay, but I do have to set my face because I have oily skin and I will be melted in no time. I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty in Sugar Cookie. I think I'm just going to do, let me color switch this, even though all I used was my Jeffree Star on it. I'm going to try to see, because I don't want too much brightness going on. So I'm just going to set this like I do my Jeffree Star powder. So I'm giving this foundation a really fair shot because part of me feels like foundations like this are not meant for people with oily skin. You know what I mean? But I've also found that I kind of like trying to get away with as little powder as possible because I don't want to look so cakey at the end of the day. And I always seem to. I still do my nose with my sponge because, like I said before, I like for that contour to look really snatched, as my daughter would say. And down here, just to brighten it up some. And I try to use as little powder as I can get away with these days. Just because, like I said, I feel like I'm looking a little cakey. That might change as we get further into summer because it's so humid here. I may need more powder. I don't know. I'm not a makeup artist. But, yeah. Gonna use my Fenty and, yep, banana. Didn't want to say the wrong thing. To set the rest of my face because it has a little hue of color to it so it doesn't ghost me out so bad. And like I said, I've been trying to use just enough to where my face is set. Dust that up. Because I found the less powder that I use, the more I like my makeup. About time the air conditioner decided the house was cool enough. We don't even have it set that high. Woo! You see that? Dust. Anyway, I love the smell of this. Okay, so, moment of truth. Let's shift that light. Oh, yeah. I can still see a little bit of that highlight there. I mean, not a whole lot, but like I said, for people with dry skin, I bet they're just going to love that stuff because a lot of them, when I see them, they're not even setting their foundation. So, yeah, that's going to be beautiful for them. Okay, and I definitely have a light contour going on today. So I am definitely got my pretty vulgar bronzer out. I'm going to dust that, buff it in. Gotta add some color to this face. There's just no denying it. Because I don't like that. I mean, I don't look as white in person as I do on camera. It actually, if you look at the rest of me, it's not bad. I'm just self-conscious about everything. This is just a BH fan brush I have been liking for bronzing lately. So, loving BH. Trying to show them some love because, like I said before, I don't think these brushes get enough appreciation for how good they are. Gonna go in with this Believe blush in Creamy Peach. I like this blush. I'm glad that I needed milk and ended up at the Dollar General. If you didn't see my last video where I tried this out. This is a new brand that the Dollar General seems to have. And yeah, I only picked up a couple things from them, but this is one of those things, and I really, really like this blush. It's just ever so slight into peach, and I've been digging peach blush lately. Anyway, gonna take my Urban Decay Oil Control Spray. I always like to spray my face before I do my highlight, because I think my highlight looks better. I'm gonna let that dry. Okay, now to my favorite part of my makeup. I think I'm gonna try, let's see what a little bit of Pink Haze and Fire Glow together. Let's see what they look like, shall we? Oh my goodness. That is so gorgeous, but I wouldn't expect anything less from Dominique Cosmetics. I'm just saying. I mean, that is so beautiful. I just love highlight. I love her products, so I figured I would love this equally. Gonna keep it good. And if you can hear my phone vibrating, I have a text message that I am not answering at this exact moment because it is nobody important. Wow. That is just... Did it again, Dominique. Crssd and Dominique, I should say. Dominique Cosmetics, however you want to word it. But that's beautiful. And I'm going to have to... I think I'm going to have to finish this off with... Let me pick out a lip. And I think I'm going to finish off my lips with a little bit of the Huda Beauty Trendsetter set I got. I'm sure you don't want to watch me put lipstick on. Okay, I just quickly threw my hair up in a bun. If you're new to my channel, I live in Florida where it's extremely hot and my long hair is only useful to me in the winter. Otherwise, I spend pretty much the whole summer in a bun because, no. Okay, let's go down the line with the stuff I used in this video. This is a really, really pretty medium coverage foundation to me. I'll do some check-ins and we'll see what my final thoughts are by the end of the night, hopefully, if I get a chance to check in. The Prizma Glow palette. Oh my god. I love this. So pretty, and I really feel like that you could build this to be pretty intense if you wanted to. The Huda Beauty Tantour Contour Bronzer Cream. I like it, but it's too light for me. It's only going to get worse when I do finally get to venture out with Thomas and go fishing and camping and things we like to do in the summertime. So I like it. It blended out really nice. But I can only use it as a contour, and it's definitely going to be more of a winter contour, I have a feeling. Anyway, other than that, I will be back in a couple hours to give you the latest check-in that I can possibly give you before we wind down here this evening. And yeah, I'll see you in a couple hours for the check-in. Hi. Okay, so it is like 10:30 at night. I've had this makeup on for about 7.5 hours, and I think it looks pretty good. I like this foundation. Definitely. I might like this more than the Fenty. I'm starting to think I like these medium coverage better than the fuller matte ones. I think they look better on my nose at the end of the night. Anyway,